What's up, my man? Happy Saturday. What's going on? The Empress is in the building. This one right here, we're going to have Paul Johnson bring us in this morning. Unfortunately, Paul Johnson graduated to the next level. He's gone away from this to this existence on to the next. So congratulations to Paul. He may not have been a believer in the Most High, but the Most High definitely believed in him. Amazing DJ, an amazing producer. I had the privilege of getting to meet him a few times and actually having really good conversations with him on the phone. And he's got his wings, baby. Whether he believes in God or not, God believes in him. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Brenda? What's up, Lorraine? What's up, Miss Shirley? Honey, this is my jail back in the day. What's up, Miss Paula? How you doing, girl? That's my honey. This is I used to cut up on this one, baby. I think a lot of people in the world cut up on Mr. Paul Johnson a few times in their clubbing days back in the day when we all weren't adults and we were, 20-something-year-olds up in the club thinking we was doing something, honey. But I hope everybody is doing okay. Happy Saturday, happy weekend to all of everybody that is watching. I know a lot of y'all got shit to do. Today, I'm in kind of up and down feeling today on a number of fronts. One, I'd like to say welcome to all of my new subscribers. I'm at 906, y'all. Okay. And on top of that, I'd like to say thank you to all of the people that come and watch me every Saturday. I really, truly do appreciate all of you all showing up every Saturday for me. You don't know how much it means to me for a person that watches Chinese dramas to be able to talk to you guys on Wednesdays and things like that in the Empress Circle. And y'all hang out with your girl, the Empress, on Saturdays and Wednesdays. Some of y'all done went back to work and things like that. I understand the stress, honey, because it's been a stressful week. It has really been a stressful week. And before we get into the dramas, I'd like to say a couple of things to some people here. Some people may not like what I say on this channel, and that's fine. Like I said, I honestly don't care. You can take me in doses, baby. Most people do, all right? But the reality is that we are in sometimes situations that all of us are going through this whole situation together as a human race, period, okay? All of us. And unfortunately, a lot of us are not taking it well. A lot of us are going out here doing crazy shit. A lot of us are getting into it with family members. This situation has alienated a lot of people as far as having families around and things like that from your different stances on different things. But you also have to remember this. All you got is family at the end of the day. Okay, you can be mad, you can be angry with each other, but at the end of the day, when shit goes down, you would hope that you be able to turn to a family member and say, hey, do you got my back? Now, in my case, I really don't have that, and it's fine. Did you hear the key word? It's fine. Because I know something bigger has my back, and that's how you have to think of it. What's going on, Miss Shirley? What's going on, Miss Jeremiah's Play Zone and Trish? Okay. And oh yes, and remember to hit the like button. Thank you, Miss Moderator, Miss Shirley. We have gotten a lot of new people because some people are just finding some of my videos, and I can't believe it. But what I was saying, back to what I was saying, is that you have to take different people in doses. And at the end of the day, we all have our decisions. We all sit up here and we make our decisions. And how we make them, we have to live with them. I told you. There are prices to pay in every decision that you make, good and bad. So at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do. I'm giving you Harry Potter vibes, honey. I got all my little chips. Okay, what's going on, Denise? What's going on? And like I said, I'm in a strange mode because I know Paul got his wings and he went on to graduate to the next level. And it's been in the news. Yes, he died of the not the hokey poke, because Paul Johnson was the type of person like this. He got hurt back in the 80s. DJ in a party got shot, and he ended up being in a wheelchair for the rest of his life. This man was so amazing. So amazing as a DJ. He didn't stop DJing. He kept DJing. He DJ'd all around the world in a wheelchair, y'all. And he had a lot of different things going on with him physically, in and out of the hospital. But that man kept rocking out parties. And to me, he was an inspiration to me that no matter what's going on in your life, you can keep going inside of a wheelchair. Okay? Inside of a wheelchair, this man jumping on planes, rocking parties of 30,000 some odd people, baby. Don't nothing, whether he didn't believe in God at all, but baby, let me tell you something. He inspired a lot of DJs that I know to keep going. He inspired a lot of people, made a lot of people happy in a couple of minutes at a party when their lives were going bad. And those are the things that I look at, okay? You say, I look lean, am I losing weight? I hope I am. I'm running my ass around the track almost every 3 days with this little train upstairs that I have upstairs. So I'm trying to get smaller, y'all, and get healthier. I'll say that much. Okay. So come on, we're gonna get on, and we got about 10 people in here. So let's get on in the house and we're gonna talk about what we came here to talk about, y'all. And that is the devil judge. Baby! Yeah! That man can get it 7 days a motherfucking week. That man is so fucking sexy, y'all. It's something about the way that man looks. His judge look and his messy looking hoe is just, and y'all know who his wife is, right? See the chick from the K-drama Mind that's on Netflix. That's a lucky bitch. That's all I gotta say. High five you, girl, for wherever you at, girl, because he is so fucking cute. He is so damn cute. That man looks good. They have him high fashioned up in this, and he does look like the type of guy that would regular, wear some jeans and a shirt, and he'd be 100. You know what I'm saying? But when they high fashion this man up, throw him on some of them expensive ass clothes, baby. Finger licking good. Yeah, they have one of them sitting somewhere trying to tell the bitch be there every day. That's how you doing? How you doing? I ain't gonna try to get at you, but I'm definitely sure gonna come here and look. Okay, I'll be sitting with the Chinese girls on there. Look at that! Look at that! No, girl, he got to walk too. Oh my goodness! All I gotta say is this drama is the shit. I am liking this almost a little bit more than Vincenzo, and I'll tell you why. This has you explore your darker side. What's up, Cynthia? This has you explore your darker side of thought because our judge, like I told y'all before, he been fucking motherfuckers up since he was about 12 years old, getting in their head and instigating and calling all kind of problems, okay? Because he was an abused child, and at school he was bullied on, and he learned how to, maneuver the system, and that is pit people against other people. And he had been doing that since his ass was a shorty. So he's full grown man. The boy is a master at this shit. And he is actually in this story with this younger judge, letting him see the actual nature of certain people that he's around, that are in high places of the government. Okay. These people ain't no motherfucking good at all. And then also there's another character, which is the judge's nemesis, which is this woman. But our bug-eyed, doe-looking bitch. She's a pretty woman, but you could her acting abilities tap her into her evil. You know what I'm saying? Her evilness. I mean, she is an evil that makes you cringe because she's a pretty woman, but she is psycho. She's a fucking psychopath in many ways. Okay, she was a little girl that worked as a maid inside of his house, and she was cute, crazy about our judge as a little boy. He wasn't feeling that bitch, and this bitch was nutty as a fruitcake. He told her to fall out the window. The bitch did. Damn near fucked herself up. She lived, but she was from an orphanage where, she was getting abused and things like that. And then I think she ended up at this, guru's place that all the rich folks go to. And this man sexually abused her, okay? And she became his secretary, all right? And with her warped way of thinking, she has maneuvered her way into the high levels of the hierarchy in the government. Now you got a president that is pretty much like his equivalent. He reminds me of Trump, with that racist shit he got going on. We need to keep, which I was shocked because I'm sitting up here like, okay, you in Korea, ain't that many foreign motherfuckers around there like that. Like this ain't like America and shit like that. But he's talking about how they got to keep their race pure and all this other shit. I'm like, for real? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? He's on some next level shit. And he's got a bunch of little, minions out there working for him to be able to keep his agenda going, okay? And there's a lot of people that feel very patriotic about their countries, but they borderline on schizophrenic, crazy motherfuckers, to be honest with you, okay? And the president is a loudmouth lunatic that's stupid. And as this show goes on, you get to see that he ain't the smartest fucking cookie in the bunch as far as politics is concerned. Then you have the prime minister. This bitch, a dirty bitch, but she got a black doppelganger in Chicago, baby. Oh my goodness. I know this one looked just like this lady. I was like, I don't believe this. This is like she looked just like the prime minister in this drama. But this woman is a fucking trip. I told y'all what happened in the fire with the judge's knee. She was the one who basically crippled at this girl and made her a handicapped person in the first place during the fucking fire. Okay? This bitch is garbage. Straight fucking garbage. All right? And she is now the prime minister and she has dibs on wanting to become the president. So she gonna do what she has to do and behind the scenes or whatever to do whatever she got to do to get that point. And I should have adjusted this damn camera because I hate this camera when I don't adjust it, y'all. So bear with me with the zooming back and forth. It gets on my nerves too. It says everybody lunch break. What's up, Shauna? What's up, Cynthia and Stepmaster? Honey, that woman gets on my fucking nerves, but I understand. I believe she's going to be the top one that he's going to have to really go at because she's more smarter than all the other people inside the crew right now. Okay, what's up, Envy? And so far inside this drama, our judge has handed out some fucking sentences for your ass. He even had me shocked and I'm in law. I'm like, well, damn. And the audience has voted on this shit. So it ain't like he doing anything fucked up. However, in real life, as much as he's personally becoming in contact with some of these defendants, he wouldn't be allowed to be the judge on the case, y'all. So don't believe this shit, okay? If you just involved in a case, you beating up motherfuckers and they see your face and everything else, you would be out, you would be cast out of that. You would be excused out of that particular case if that was the case. So that's how you know this shit is bullshit, okay? In real law. But he is handing out some sentences that I can say they fit the fucking crime. For once, I've seen sentences that fit the crime. The prime minister's her son, he riding around killing people, joyriding because he's rich and he feel like he do whatever the fuck he want to do. His sentence what was that? He got flogged. Ain't nobody seen flogging in years in that country. They beat that ass. And then she went and tried to make the judge look bad by saying they went overboard by emphasizing his wounds and all this shit to gain sympathy. The shit didn't work, but it started to make the judge look a little bad. And now you got this girl who has now killed this guru and taken his place, the doe-eyed bitch. She's killed him and took his place so she can run things to try to manipulate our judge. Now looking at our judge, y'all, his sexy ass. Do he look like he gonna get anywhere near shook by this bitch? Okay, what's killing me is that she comes in, she look like a little hair-wit slut. That's all. She a dangerous slut, but still in all, she look like a fucking slut. Okay, kind of coming in with hot pants on, and well, how you come to a funeral with a mini dress on? I'm like, I mean, a couple of things that she's been wearing in this has just like, girl, you are giving me, whole teas all day. How? I don't you understand how she's a good villain, damn good villain, but I want to see how far she's gonna go. She's setting shit up in the background too. So, and she really thinks she can control this situation with all of these high-powered people. And honestly, she's somewhat of a nobody in this. She doesn't have much to lose, but she is a killer, okay? And killing trumps all your political, know-how any day. Okay, that's how she's looking at it. I'll fucking kill your ass. Who gives a fuck who you are? Okay, she don't have a stop button on that. But he had a one episode, and I think this is the last episode that he had with that one. It was a man that is connected to our young judge who scammed his family out of money, and it ruined his whole family. Okay, this man was supposed to go to jail, didn't go to jail. That means somebody higher up let him out, which is you know who? Our prime motherfucking minister. The bitch let him out because this motherfucker would do anything for money. And on top of that, he got some money. Okay? Baby, the part came, he was living out there. They found out that it's another man sitting in prison posing as him. So they went to go find where the real man was that did this scamming. He's living out in a motherfucking farm somewhere with a little family, and they all together, happy and everything. And this boy is like, what the fuck is this? This motherfucker didn't go to jail, pay his crime. All this time I'm thinking he in jail wasted away, that the law worked, and come to find out the law is fucked up and this motherfucker's still alive living his life peacefully. And on top of that, when they go and find him, he wants to sit up here and try, you know, of course, the revenge thing with Asian people. They want to go and kill your ass. And then when you finally realize that he goes in, he tries to kill him. Family runs in, kill me, start tugging at heartstrings and all that other shit. And then he can't do it. Then the judge shows up and shows him something. For real, for real. Now, this man sits up here saying, please spare my family and all this shit. But when the judge goes and gets his motherfucking money that's buried and puts his house where he live at, and his people and his families in their trapped, where he's putting the house on fire. Okay? The judge set the house with his family in it on fire. Tell your motherfucker trap. Then took the stack of money, all the money that this motherfucker stole, and set it on fire. Now, a person that truly loved the family and went through this whole entire show for the young boy would have automatically went to the house to go find the family and get them out. No, baby, this motherfucker went for the money, screaming, "Y'all my money!" He didn't give a fuck about them people that was in their house burning up. And the judge grabbed the young boy and said, look at his true nature. Look at who he is for real. You was about to let this motherfucker go, and this motherfucker is only worried about his money. He ain't even worried about the woman and the child that he been living off of them for I don't know how long, because he told these motherfuckers he didn't have no money. This motherfucker sitting on money using somebody else. Tell you how broke some motherfuckers are. I got family members that will spend all your money and keep their money in their motherfucking pocket and act like they broke on the trip. I know y'all got a good girlfriend somewhere in the motherfucking troop that do the same shit. Bitch ain't never got no money. Everybody else sitting up here having steak and eggs. This bitch looking at the menu. What's the 3 for all? And every menu got a 3 for all, y'all, for that broke bitch in the crew. And that's them. That's them. Okay? That motherfucker sat up there and went for the money other than his family. And the judge told him, if you gonna sit up there and kill somebody and take revenge, don't fucking hesitate. Don't play gangster if you really ain't no motherfucking gangster. Because baby, I judge a motherfucking gangster for real. He a gangster for real. He gives 0 fucks about your fucking attitude, your family, all that shit. And he got a great crew of people that's literally setting motherfuckers up, and they don't even realize they get set up. One of the other situations that came up with this was with the guy with the patriotic shit. He going around beating up innocent motherfucking people he don't even know in front of a camera, and you got all these people on social media rah for you, and you hurt motherfuckers. When the judge turned the tables on him, and it's his ass running for his life while everybody's running around trying to fucking whoop his ass. And baby, they whooped his ass every time they saw that motherfucker. Whoop his ass on sight. He was like, we need the world to just pay attention to him. I knew exactly what he was doing with this. I was like, this motherfucking judge is wow. I would never, if I was a criminal, want to appear in front of that motherfucker. Okay? I wouldn't do nothing wrong to have to end up in front of him. But baby, this show is giving me life. It is giving me life. And then you have to stop and think, because they do a reflection on how disappears. You know, what is society turning into? If you voting yes, well, another motherfucker get his ass whooped. He is getting exactly what he deserved, but it may go a little too far. But as you can see, don't nobody give a fuck because of what dude was doing. And he was a big loser. And that's the reason why you have to watch who you get behind and who you're a stand for. I don't call them fans no more. I call them stands. Because some motherfuckers are there for you no matter what the fuck you do. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, I can't rock with you on certain shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing that goes for me. If you can't rock with me on certain shit, well, shit, we agree to disagree. But that don't mean you cool with me going out beating the shit out my neighbor for something. You understand what I'm saying? I might get a little mad, go outside, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this bitch sat up there and threw garbage all over my yard. So you think it's right for me to go bust all the tires in a fucking car? No, that's not how you do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's actually showing us how far our moral balance can be tilted if you're not careful. Because you have to remember, you're the viewer watching all of this. We, as the viewer of this show, are watching all the sides. But think about the people that's only seeing what our judge is putting in front of them. They don't know the backstory to what the fuck is going on. So it makes you think a little bit. And a lot of these shows are making me think about a lot of different things, to be honest with you. It says in Kill Me wasn't one of those split personalities, a female. I think so. It says it's asking us to think about the end justifies me. Yeah, exactly. Does the end justify me? Now he's playing with my darker side. He's tickling my darker side's fancy. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. Because he is. I do like this show because it does let some of that frustration that you have about society where they let people get away with shit, it lets it get a little breeze of fresh air. It's like, yeah, I like this shit. I have an agreement with this. It does make you do that because every once in a while we all need that little, you know what I'm saying? That little, this motherfucker need to get what they deserve. Did he get his ass whooped? We want to see somebody get their ass whooped in the middle of the street who does some fucked up shit. You beat up a woman. Yeah, I want to see you get your ass whooped. I want to see you get stomped by a big bitch. You understand what I'm saying? A bitch bigger than you didn't think you could sit up there. A woman can fight like that. I want to see that shit personally. You understand? You beat up a woman and a sister come out and look like a goddamn super wrestler and fuck your ass up. Yeah, I want to see that. I think that's justified. You understand? But at the end of the day, it is asking you that question. Does the ends justify the means? Watching Kill Me and Heal Me at the same time. And is a great actor. Yeah, he is a great actor. If he's in that, I'm going to watch him just because that motherfucker's sexy. Y'all know me. I don't give a fuck what the hell you in. I did the same shit with Hugh G. I did the same shit with Ethan Wan. Same thing with Kid Chub, baby. If you're fine, I'm watching whatever the fuck you made. Okay? Now, the other drama that I am watching it's called, I think, My Dr. Jekyll or My Jekyll or something, Jekyll and Me. This shit got some lessons. Woo! Baby, it's on Viki right now. It's on Viki. I think this is an older drama, but not really that old. I think it's a couple of years old. Baby, this is about people that's crazy. And people who are certifiably got some mental fucking issues. This guy in this particular drama has a dual personality. And the dual personality came out of a very a bad situation that he was in as a child. He got kidnapped with a friend, and he ended up to be able to put a person protects themselves by creating something else. Okay, another person inside of us. Some people, we all got other people inside of us. Okay, I'm a different motherfucker at work than I am on here. I'm a different person at home than I am at work. So you can all consider us Dr. Jekylls and Mr. Hydes. Okay, I'm not gonna be corporate Pat at home. I don't do that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be rah Pat at work. We know the difference and where it's appropriate at. In a situation with him, because of this bad situation that happened to him as a child, his mental made up a whole nother personality. Now, I'll be honest with you. I have this problem, but not in that degree where you got to sit down and talk to somebody. But when it comes down to once upon a time, when I used to party, I lived on the south side, and then there's the north side of Chicago. On the south side, certain things are appropriate. On the north side, other things are not as appropriate. And some things are appropriate up there, okay? On the north side of Chicago, you have a more melting pot of people. You got people that are gay, straight, crooked, and everything in between. So you can't come over there with your, all of your religion and all that shit over there with them. And you have to understand where you are. So to a certain degree, I lived a double life. Okay. Y'all see part of that now. All right. My lingo and everything came from the gay community because I was there for 22 some odd fucking years. Okay. A lot of my fashion came from there too. All right. So, but when I'm on this side of town, I am not the same motherfucker. So the shit I do up there is not the same shit I'm going to do over here. Okay. Now, with this particular young man, he had the manager personality, and then he had Robin. Robin was the person who was fun going, easy, laid back, easy to talk to, cool person, could draw, all kinds of things. The manager was a fucking coward. This motherfucker got in trouble. He will knock your ass down. Bitch, I'm getting on this elevator by myself. You got shit going on with you. I'm getting around. Help me. That motherfucker gonna knock you down and let the elevator doors close on your ass, which is hilarious to me. But he was a complete coward. He ran away from things, but he had his business side on point, okay? And he was very mean when he wanted to be. Now, the girl that's in this, basically, she's unaware that this man is the same person. Each personality dressed differently, okay? That's the thing that's crazy. And what got me is I couldn't understand how she didn't know that this wasn't the same man. But I get how they did it, because one personality will wear their hair one way and another personality wears hair another way and dress completely different. And she did not ever see them at the same time. At 8 o'clock at night, she see Robin. During the day, she see the manager. Okay? And she ain't know this is the same motherfucker. Now, and they are totally different personalities. And this guy did a hell of an acting job. And whatever he did, he left messages on his computer for the other personality to watch, so he knew what the fuck was going on. And it's all the same person. That's the creepy part about this shit. Now, when it comes down to when she found out that this was the same person, and she asked for him to give her time, I was like, yes, you do need some time. But what got me is he became very honest with this girl. He said, let me tell you something. Yeah, I'm nuttier than fucking fruitcake, bitch. Yes. It's two of me. You're gonna see two of me every motherfucking day. You're gonna see the manager of me in the morning, and you're gonna see that other motherfucker at night. Okay? You're gonna have to love all of me or don't fuck with me at all. That was the realest shit I'd ever heard anybody say. And it stopped her in her tracks. Because the reality is, if you're going to deal with somebody that's got some mental issues or anything wrong with them, and it ain't even got to be mental, you got to understand this is who you finna deal with, and you better accept all that shit and everything to come with it. And a lot of us don't do that, okay? A lot of us want us to accept. You want everybody to accept your crazy shit, but you ain't accepting shit crazy about anybody else. Now, that's some unfair ass shit. But what he said was true. I got an issue. I'm working through it slowly but surely. If you're going to be with me, this going to be a part of who this relationship of ours. Okay? You might see that other motherfucker show up, and I don't remember what the other motherfucker had to say. You understand what I'm saying? This show was so trippy on so many levels, but it had a hell of a lot to do with reality. And when traumatic things happen to us, we have to admit those things to ourselves. And the antagonist in this, he's so busy trying to get revenge, he didn't realize his motherfucking ass was nuts too. And that he missed some things that happened in the midst of their kidnapping. And he felt as though that little boy got away. He helped him get on the shoulders to escape where they were, and that little boy left and ran away. That didn't happen that way. And when he finds out, He's done went so far as kidnapping people and doing all kind of fucked up shit. This motherfucker got to go to jail. And it's all because of what he couldn't remember in your mind. And that happens to a lot of us. Sometimes we can sit up here and think we are so right about a situation, and somebody say something or something happens, and you're like, well, wait. And it bring you back to that point in another situation, like, oh, I didn't remember. I wasn't there for that shit. I'm standing here defending this motherfucker, and I wasn't even there. I went to the store with such and such when this happened. You understand what I'm saying? You have to watch that kind of shit. And in this particular drama, it is about dealing with your personalities. And God knows I have about 3 or 4 of them at any given time. I can become anybody at any moment. But I am not nuts. I do understand my different areas and how I do this. I can be funny at times. I can be dead serious. I can be serious and funny and damn near. Nothing that I'm saying to you is a lie. But I'm threatening you with a smile on my face and giggling. And I'm dead fucking serious. No, like, bitch, I kick your motherfucking ass. You understand that? She about 5 seconds with getting her fucking head knocked off. And I mean every fucking minute. I mean every fucking word of it. You don't even realize just how close your ass is. If I'm saying something like that to you. See, the only person that knows that about me would have been my mother and my sister. But anybody else say, oh, she's just joking. Mother's like, that bitch is not joking. She's going to come across that fucking table and snatch your ass up. And she'll be the one to tell you, you need to move. Come on, girl, let's go in the other room. My sister crazy. Because she already know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? That, you have to be careful of people that smile in your face and say, I'll beat your ass. I won't beat your ass. Because that's just how I see that come to me. You understand? But that personality, people have different personalities. Some women have them in the bedroom. So some women act like they church ladies all day. Girl, get the right man around them, and that bitch become the hussy from 47th Street, girl. Like, what happened? I had cousins like that. I'm thinking I'm the wild one. I took them to a stripper show. And honestly, I'm thinking I am corrupting them. Because I'm a club head. So I don't normally see them go out. They don't go out. They be in the house and they go to church on Sunday. I don't do none of that shit. I'm feeling like I'm corrupting them by bringing them outside to a club where strippers at. Honey, the stripper went over there, grabbed one of my cousins, and baby, before I could grab my drink, she was spanking the stripper. I'm like, I was sitting up here saying, wait, don't tell your mama on you. What are you doing? You understand? They. You thought the stripper flipped them and he gonna take advantage of them. No, ma'am, the stripper got taken advantage of by my 2 cousins that I thought was church girls. Okay? Never seen no shit like that in my life, but it's true. I literally thought that's how they were, that they were very conservative women. Kind of found out there's some freaky bitches. And they more freaky than me. Because I'm not going to challenge a stripper any day. Okay, so I came to find out that I am, the Pollyanna in the group. But at the end of the day, that's their personality. And that's that personality that comes out when they drink vodka. Some of us get different personalities that come out of us when they drink vodka. You understand? For me, I don't need a drink to bring out my aggressive side. If I see a man that I like and I got a little tequila in me and that gave me a little bit of, just a little bit of courage, I'm going to sit up there and I'm finna be straight pimping in the red. What's up, baby? How you doing? You got a girlfriend? You understand what I'm saying? Everybody has different things that come out, and unfortunately, when they're drunk, you got mean drunks. You got bitches that start thinking of evil shit when they get drunk. You understand? And start telling you exactly how they feel. And it's like, what's going on? Because I have one friend here. She turned into motherfucking Joan Crawford up in this bitch. She can't do nothing. Could you have me? Could you put her ass out on the next motherfucking corner? Because I can't do this tonight. You understand? It's some of us that change with liquor, and those personalities are really there. You understand what I'm saying? Some of us that's all closed up and locked up, give you a drink, come loosen the lips. So a lot of us have to fess up to a lot of things that are different and strange about us. And then you also have to overcome that. You understand? When you go through tragic situations, there's something about your personality that comes forward to be able to protect you. For me, I'll be honest with you, it's another entity that's called Erica in me. I know when she show up, she just zero fucks about everybody. You piss her off, you mess with her kids, you mess with her money, you mess with any of that, Erica gonna come out and whoop your ass. Erica has met many men in the bedroom though, and they be like, "Ah, who is this? Don't hurt me." Boy, you came over here to play for real, for real. Ain't no time to get turned into a schoolboy. Now, come on, drop the drawers. You know what I'm saying? She don't care. She ain't no love with her. She there to get what she want. You understand? Everybody has those different parts of them. You just have to admit that shit. Okay? Admit it. Admit it. You got a dominatrix up inside of you some motherfucking well, and that's a bad bitch. She wants what she wants when she wants it. Okay? And then you're lying if you don't. Okay? Everybody ain't sitting up here like Chinese dramas. Oh, every time you touch me. If somebody sit up there and touch you, grab you, and you in my face like this, boy, you getting kissed. Okay? Don't be up my face like that, and you know I like it. You gonna get slammed to get through all your damn self. Okay? It says in a Libra, it says, I'm a Libra and I know that's my person. Yeah, y'all Libras are trip. Honey, I got a Libra moon, so I already know. But I also have, like I said, the Aries thing about me. I'm going to go for what I want. Okay, I'm going to be a pimp about that shit too. The Virgo is the conservative side of me that sits up here. And honestly, I don't come on to men come on to me. And the whole point is, you want to bring your ass over here, you might get bit. Don't fuck around. You understand? Don't go over here playing in little pins you don't know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? Me, myself, and Erica, you damn straight. I'm telling you, because Erica is a fucking trip. That's the bitch that's got them bang bangs. I don't give a fuck. I'm burn down the house with you and your mama in it. And what? And a couple of guys, couple of relationships. My daughter's father met Erica he met Erica with a bat. She was batting like she's Sammy Sosa back when I was younger. But as I've gotten older, I gotta put I put Erica back in the cave. You know what I'm saying? That's that bitch in the cave. You put her back in there. Every once in a while she'll come out and say, "What's up? You need my help about anything?" Like, no, you can go on back. You understand? But everybody has that about themselves, and that's what I liked about this show. It did show him overcoming his situation. It did show her. Only thing I didn't like about the female lead in this particular drama was this bitch had got an easy job. She had an easy fucking role. Every other shot was her walking and thinking. She didn't have a lot of conversation parts. Every part of the show was her walking and thinking. And flashbacks. I could not believe how many flashbacks they had of this bitch. I was like, if all I had to do inside a drama was for them to just shoot me in different parks, sides of roads, by the river, walking and thinking, damn. That was majority of her acting in this was walking and looking like she's in deep thought. You watch the shit. You'll see what I'm talking about. Bust out laugh, and it was hilarious. It says everybody gets sent to the cold palace. Hell yeah. It says I'm a Virgo with ascending Pluto in my first house of Scorpio. Oh shit. Y'all Scorpios crazy. Y'all ain't gonna stop till y'all get that last hit. You ever seen a kid that you hit them and no matter what happens, you gotta hit them back? They got to get that last hit back. That's a fucking Scorpio right there. It's like, look, I hit you now. It's over with. No, it ain't. It ain't over till they say it's over. And the thing about it is even if they were wrong, they ain't never going to tell you that they're sorry. They'll buy you a house and a car before they tell you that they're sorry. And they're never going to tell you that they're sorry. I used to sit there with my mom and feel the same way. I'm like, she will cook you dinner, do anything for you, other than say she was wrong and that she was sorry. I'm like, you just cussed me out. How the hell you gonna call me over for dinner? What you want to eat? Nothing. You just called me a sack of bitches the other day. Why would I come anywhere near your house? I come on over here and get something to eat, okay? Now it ain't like you can tell your mama no. So you come over there, she act like ain't shit nothing happened. I used to feel like I was in the Twilight Zone till I met my other friends. And I was like, oh, this is a Scorpio thing. All you motherfuckers do this shit. Piss you off. And act like ain't shit happened the next day. Like, I'm like, you almost got, I know you remember. And don't try to bring it back up because they're not going to feel comfortable with that conversation. They don't want to have that conversation. They know they was wrong. That's why you got this meal. And you have to be the bigger person to say, okay, I'm not going to get a sorry. And go along with it. You got to love Scorpios because it takes a lot of love to deal with them motherfuckers. You got to love them. They not hard to love. They just test your motherfucking thoughts. They test your heart in places that you be ready to choke shit out of. You really do. And because I understand where they're coming from, because I was raised by one, I get along with a lot of them. I get along with them. Yeah, Scorpio, me and I trip, but they damn so fun. God, they're so much fun. They're a lot of fun. They assholes, but they are a lot of fun. Truly a lot of fun. So anyway, those are the dramas that I was watching. I'm like I said, right now, like I said, there's a lack of things that I really liked on a costume level at all. It says Scorpio, it says love God. Scorpio means don't hurt me because when it's my turn, you're gonna have to Google how to stop it. You ain't lying, because them motherfuckers a trip. But you know what? For me, when it comes down to different zodiacs, especially Scorpios, they can say some hurtful. You know what hurts me with them is because I'm truly their friends. And I usually know everything about them, including their weaknesses. And I never use it against them. No. See, that's what you call, I'm the type of person, like, you know what I'm saying? If I was a country and I knew I had some shit that could fuck up the world, I'm not going to brag that I got it. You ain't going to know I got it. But you're going to know from different shit I've done, I can fuck you up. Scorpios are the type of people that once you do that, once you do cross that line and hurt them, you better be ready for a fucking war. Because they're going to sting you. And they're going to sting you when you least expect it. They leave some hidden motherfucking bombs for your motherfucking ass. Don't think they forgot. They will never forget. If it takes them a million years, they're going to get your ass back. Okay? But I know what they are like, so I know how to maneuver them. And the worst thing you can do to a Scorpio is ignore them. Yep. Act like they don't exist, because they sure know how to do that shit to you. But when you do it to them, they can do it for a long time. Because I remember getting into my best friend, and we lived in the same building, walked past each other for motherfucking months. I know he was miserable without me. I was miserable without him. But I'm like, I'm not saying I'm sorry to this motherfucker. Fuck you. And eventually, one day, after a few months, I see a batch of cookies at my front door. In other words, I miss you and I want my friend back. Okay. You understand? But I try real hard not to go in with them. It's best just to leave their ass alone, because they ain't gonna stop. And you do have to define how to stop fucking crack, because everybody can't take their hits. Everybody can't take their hits. Their hits are powerful. Knock you on your ass. Be gone from a job and them bitches still get your ass. Gotcha. They done left a hidden fucking ticket time bomb for that ass to go off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They some dangerous ass people, baby. They are dangerous people. And I got a grandbaby that's that way. So I'm already trying to work on her, to her not to be too dangerous. Because for me, being a Virgo with a lot of, I'm in a family full of fire signs. So I got a lot of Aries around me. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a bunch of hotheads and very strong personalities around me, and manipulators, emotionally manipulators. And I'm the type of person, I just sit back and I observe. See, in my family, there's a bunch of church going ass people, and me, I wasn't like that. I'm like, I don't dig all this shit. I don't want to do anything y'all do. Okay? I'm a stand out by myself type person. And if I gotta walk a path by myself, I don't care. And when you are like that, Scorpios don't mind that kind of shit because they think that shit's kind of brave. Because believe it or not, inside my little circle of friends, I was the outgoing one out of all of them. I was the one that did shit, and then they just kind of followed me. And I realized that it's like they were not, they were kind of somewhat conservative with their shit, but not for real, for real. You understand? They need a little push to do outlandish shit. Whereas for me, I don't need no push. I'm gonna do me regardless. You understand? But at the end of the day, I got a family full of Aries. So these are the type of people that they rah, they about that rah shit. They really are. And they are conservative, but not creative. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a creative person. I like different things. And the only thing about Scorpions is that you got to be their friend and their friend only. And that shit chokes me. So it's like, I got to do Scorpios doses. So I can't have no Scorpio man because he going like, you stop in here with me always. No, I can't be in here with you always. You got your space, I got my space. They don't like that. They don't like that you can know Pat, but so much. I gotta have my space. And a lot of Scorpios like to be right there with you, no matter where you go. My granddaughter, right there with you, no matter where you go. They're like, girl, you don't go stretch your mama. Leave it alone. You're like, retribution is your guy. It truly is. I have to say that. And it's like you have to watch your back. But the thing about it is that Scorpios like people that can hold secrets. And Virgos hold secrets very well. They're people that they can talk to and know that they are not, whatever they say to them is not going to go back all over the world. They can actually speak how they feel, and it's not going to go everywhere. It says that's why my Scorpio son loves his Taurus mom. Yeah. Earth signs are ones that like, I get where you coming from. I'm not going to spread all your business. But it's some other fuckers. They don't tell no Cancer your shit. It's going to be all, you might as well tell them Channel 7 News. Girl, let me tell you. You could have told her, don't tell nobody. Girl, let me tell you. That's my sister. That girl can't hold water. You can't tell her nothing. And it is a great balance between Virgo and Scorpio because I understand where they're coming from. You understand? And they understand where I'm coming from. They know that we like security and we like shit a certain type of way, and they like shit a certain type of way. We are very strict parents and they are very strict parents. So we get along on certain levels. What we don't get along at is where you try to overbearing on us. They tend to think that because we're so nice that we are stupid. We're not stupid. And once they learn that we're not stupid, that's when you find that conflict because they be like, wait a minute, this bitch get up on her hind legs and kick your ass in the neck. Like, you can only go so far. And that's when Scorpios look like, oh, well, I thought she was helpless. No, we're not helpless. We just give you enough room to hang yourself. That's the difference. But at the end of the day, that I love that show. And I had, like I said, today is an odd day for me. I'm kind of off today because of a lot of things. Like I said, everything that's going on in the world right now, a lot of people are going through a lot of shit. And I'm feeling it. As an empath, I'm feeling the upsetment and the anger and the I don't understand what's going on in the world. And a lot of people like, what is going on? Why is this happening? I told y'all why was going on. A lot of people ain't willing to accept that. But the thing about it is that I had to try to explain this to my daughter. Everybody in this room has been inside a relationship. How did you feel when someone betrayed your trust or betrayed you? Okay. Say you were in a relationship, you did everything. You were there for this person when they need you. When their family walked away, you were there. You made sure everything was cool with them. If any time, day or night, they needed something, you was there. And then all of a sudden, this motherfucker see somebody else who ain't proved they worth wait at all in nothing. And they go and fuck around with this person. You didn't give them a reason, nothing. You've been there helping, doing everything they needed to do. And then you just go and fuck with somebody else. That anger inside of you, You know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about, put a 1 in the chat. That you've been there for that person 100%. They turn around and go fuck around with somebody behind your back, or they start acting funny as if you taking you for granted, as if you always gonna be there. And it don't even have to be with a relationship. It could be with with relatives, with a friend. And you after a while, you be like, you know what? I ain't got time for this shit. You know what? I'm gonna leave your ass alone. And let these other motherfuckers that you think so much of, they can deal with you. And that's kind of what happened between us and the man upstairs. He's like, I'm your God. I can help you with anything that you want. But you want to go on and do other things with other motherfuckers. And there's rules that are there with me. And my rules are simple. Ain't no hard shit. But motherfuckers, you let other motherfuckers walk up to you and tell you what's hard. Okay? And if you know that feeling of what it feels like to be there for somebody and then and always there, no matter what the fuck is going on, they need money, they need a loan, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They need a shoulder crown, all of that. And then this person does something dirty, or they sit up there and betray you in that way, or go against something that you like, hey, I told you not to do that, or steal from you, you would be highly upset. And that's the same situation. I think if we thought of God like a person, we would understand how he feels about us and the reason why he's tearing this motherfucker up right now. Gave you a beautiful place to live. You motherfuckers wanted to come up with all these rules and shit. Why the fuck do you need to pay to live on a planet you were born on? I don't know. Why do you need to pay for water? I don't know. There's more than enough on this motherfucking planet, but motherfuckers won't do that. If you think of God, of how you think of yourself in a relationship, if somebody cheated on you, or you faithful with your husband and all this other shit, this motherfucker step out with you with some raggedy bitch down the motherfucking street that ain't worth two of you, then you would understand how God feels. And if you know how you go off when somebody done fucked over you ready to get knives, guns. Oh, I'm rolling. I'm finna roll motherfuckers over with my fucking car. You ready to kill the world over your emotions or how you feel, how you think of God feels about his people. This is the reason why everybody needs to take a minute and think about how would you feel if you were God watching the shit that you see every day. And at some point, it has to stop. So when you think about that and you say, yeah, me as a person, now let's just bring this down to you as a person. That shit, everybody want to get all conservative and dressed up and shit when it's time to talk to God and get your nice church clothes on and all that shit and sit there and be like, Lord, please forgive me. No. Just a few minutes ago, your ass was talking to a motherfucker down the street, or you was in the store looking at that man's, cakes while he was walking past. Okay? Let's try stopping the bullshit and just being who we really are with him and just saying, I've been fucking up on a lot of areas. Ain't nobody on this chat motherfucker standing around here a fucking saint. I'm not gonna sit up here and try to act like I am. Ain't nobody here, but I have done things in my life. I'll tell a man in a minute. I've been many motherfucking things. I've been a faithful woman. I've been a side bitch. I've been a bitch that didn't nobody know nothing about. I mean, some real undercover shit. Okay, all right. I done been some many things in my time. Mistress, fully well taken care of mistress. Okay, I know a lot of shit. Now that's my dirt. You ain't got to tell me yours, but that's my dirt. I know how far I have gone. Okay, he know it too. He saw it. So why the fuck am I gonna sit up here, Lord, please? No, it's forgive me for who I am. I've been adulterous. I've been this. I've been that. I've been liar. You understand? Been many things. You have to sometimes sit up here and get real fucking real with yourself. A lot of us ain't being real with ourselves when you ask for forgiveness and meaning from your heart. That's all he wants you to do is repent, stop that shit, and have a conversation with him. That's the reason why he closed all the churches. He closed all the churches, closed your work down. Now I got your the undivided attention. Now you want to sit up here and not pay attention to nothing. You got motherfuckers cutting each other's heads up, cutting legs off and shit of their husbands and putting them in the bag, having the kids help. She writing down how to kill this motherfucker down. Cut his head, hit him in the head with a hammer. It's all kind of crazy shit. Motherfuckers are losing their mind in this current environment right now. And it's because people are not dealing with their shit. Deal with your shit. It's time for you to get personal with you and the Most High. This is a regular relationship between you and him. I don't give a fuck what color you are. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. The more you got, the more fucked up you are. And can't nobody tell me no different. The more you got, the more fucked up you are. If they took everything away from you, just like with that devil judge, take everything away from a motherfucker, you see who you really dealing with. That's what God is dealing with right now with a lot of people. He is wiping their whole life away. On the way. You ain't got no house. You ain't got no car. You ain't got no business because that shit is floating down the motherfucking street. Who are you really now? Who are you really now? That's what he's asking you to do. I'm stripping everything away. Makeup, hair, wigs, all of that. I want to know what you are and how and what me and you are together. Because there's a relationship that's the one relationship that ain't nobody paying attention to. See, the only time you get together with God is when bad shit really happens. That logic and science can't fix. Then that's when you start talking to God. That's when everybody starts talking to God. Oh, I'm finna hit some nerves today. When logic and science can't answer it, that's when your ass is over there talking to Jesus. Hey, JC, let me holler at you for a minute, bro. Let me tell you, I've been a fucked up person. Yeah, you know. Yeah, it's so fucked up. I can't even voice the fucked up shit I done. You understand? That's the only time we start talking to God. When logic and science have no answers for us. When the doctors tell you ain't nothing we can do, that's when you find God. And he looking like, oh, bitch, now you remember me now. Why? I've been here the whole motherfucking time. Now, all of a sudden, since logic and reason done took a motherfucking vacation on your ass, now you want to holler at your boy? And you will feel the exact same way if it was a person doing that shit to you. It is time for us to start thinking of God as if we think of ourselves. Because those feelings that we have, they weren't put inside of us for no reason. It is for you to be able to reflect on what you're doing. And that's the reason why he's tearing this motherfucker up. Because motherfuckers done got so stuck on science. Follow the science. Follow this. And when the science and motherfucking reason and logic don't have no answers for you, then your ass is over in Jesusville. Then you up in the church, rolling around on the floor with the Holy Ghost and all that shit, trying to find I don't know what. But instead of saying, God was there the whole time. I'm kind of being a hypocrite right about now because I don't talk to him unless it's really on some shit that I can't figure out. We've all been there. We've all done that. I'm not trying to lash on nobody. But it's time for you to cut that pattern that you've had your whole life away and really start focusing on the fact that he helps you. He breathes life into your ass every motherfucking morning. He makes sure you are able to make it home to your kids from your job every damn day. Angels all around you doing their job. Y'all even talk to the fucking parking angel. And he like, yeah, I'm right here, bitch. Go over there. Watch that fucking car over there. You understand? If you could see the indivisible things that are around you, you would be surprised at what's protecting you. But you don't think about these things until death is standing at your door, a gun is in your motherfucking face, or you're about to lose everything. Or when you stand in front of your boss and he's about to fire your ass. Then you find Jesus like, Lord, please don't let them fire me. I know I came back from that lunch break about 100 times, fucking 20 minutes late. And I know it's probably a raggedy bitch that fucking tricked on my motherfucking ass. And that's why they asked to see me right now. You understand? That's the only time we think about God is when those times come up. A lot of people are looking for him now. And I think he's taking a lunch break. Because if he ain't been a constant thing in you on a regular, you're going to have to fix that relationship, babe. That's the one relationship that all of us are lacking in, and that is the relationship that you have with the Most High. Okay, it says, I don't do that. And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that that's with everybody. Okay? I'm talking about people who don't do it. And it's a lot of us. We can have a relationship with God, but some of our relationship with God is like the Aladdin's lamp. Lord, give me a house. Lord, give me some new shoes. Lord, give me that new vacation trip. That's the kind of relationship we got with the Most High. Majority of us do. Because that's the kind of relationship they teach you about inside them churches. It's your season, girl. Can't you feel it? The fuck is you talking about? You said that shit to me last year at the same time. Season for what? Yeah, God said there's a time and a season for everything. He was talking about something totally fucking different, y'all. Okay? And there was a whole bunch of other shit that was going on inside of that verse. Then I don't know where they got the car and the house from, but that was not a bad out of that. Okay? But they be killing me with this. It's time for you to start cracking that book open and start reading. If you don't know how to read it and where to read it, and please don't stay in that one book. Go to the Book of Mormon. Go to the Apocrypha. Go to the sealed portions. Baby, there is a lot going on. All these books are coming together to give a history of some things. And y'all will be really surprised at the things that's in there. And there's a lot of gentlemen that's even on side of YouTube teaching this kind of stuff. But you got to get your relationship together with God. Until then, this shit is going to keep happening. Because literally, if he said if all of us got together and prayed and asked for certain things to stop and the course of events to change, he would listen. But he ain't finna listen to a bunch of motherfucking hypocrites either. Would you? Would you listen to a man that's been cheating on you for years and say, maybe I'm never going to do it again? Are you going to honestly believe that shit? Okay? I am very honest with God. And I told y'all that. That's why people sit up here and say, you guys, you did that. He knew me when I was in my mother's womb who I was going to be. Y'all just did. He knew me. Okay? Know every hair on my head. Everything. But you know what? I know that when I come to him without my heart uncovered, and that means being completely honest about what's going on with me, who I am, what I have done, and he gives it to him. This is me. This is who I am. I'm a raggedy motherfucking dirty bitch sometimes. I wouldn't trust me. Okay? But I'm asking you to give me a chance right now. Be honest. How could he not listen to somebody who's pouring who they are out there? I mean, I know some Karens that need this moment with God. I'm unhappy. I'm an ugly bitch wouldn't. And my man don't like me, my kids don't like me, and I don't like my goddamn self personally, and I need some help. He might be able to help them crazy hoes, making fools out of themselves on the internet. You understand? But you have to be honest about what's really wrong with you. You got to face that. And the reality is that our whole existence has to do with him. Scientists can't tell you certain shit. Scientists can't tell you how a baby is truly forming inside the womb and why they do certain things. I had my grandbaby was bumping all in my daughter's stomach. My daughter was a very laid back child. I don't know where the hell she got this baby from, but when she came out, my grandchild is a very high bump type person. But God knew that before she came here, and she responded to me in the belly more than she responds to her mama. And that's the same as she is now. You understand? There's a lot going on. A lot going on. So at the end of the day, I said I decided to resign from my job, leave the city, and move to the South, be close to my family. Go ahead, Miss Envy. Congratulations, lady. Congratulations. A lot of people are changing things up right now. There's nothing wrong with changing things up. Hey, let me tell you something. If something is telling you that your job, this ain't worth it, do what you got to do. What they gonna do? Whoop your ass? Somebody gonna come around the corner? Your mama gonna get up and beat your ass? Why you doing this? They ain't gotta live your life. They ain't gotta walk your path. Sometimes the best paths are the narrow paths and not the one everybody's going with. Because I'm gonna tell you something, and this is coming from straight from the Pat. That's the most honest Pat that I can be. I have walked many paths by myself that were not popular by a long shot with a lot of the people that I know. And do you know what? I don't care what they think. At the end of the day, I got to breathe in this body. I got to walk in them shoes. I got to do all this. All they doing is sideline and cheerleading, booing, or whatever the fuck they want to do. But at the end of the day, it's my life. And sometimes the most narrowest paths are the best paths to walk instead of the path where everybody else is walking. I've been a loner my whole life, so I don't care. I don't have very many friends. I am Doc Holliday from Tombstone, if my name ain't what it is. I ain't got a lot of friends. So that means I ain't got a lot of hang-ups or a lot of fucking people to please. But I also learned that trying to please your family, trying to please friends, trying to please all secondary family members and all that shit don't get you no motherfucking well but a headache and sad and depressed. Oh, you ain't gonna be a doctor no more. So what was me being a doctor did for your ass? What did it do for your life? If I choose to give it up, what the fuck is it doing for your life? That's my car out there. That's my house. What is it doing for your life other than the fact that you can sit up here and say, you know, a doctor? You understand? You sometimes as a friend, you have to ask yourself, why are you pushing so hard instead of listening to your friend and hearing why they want to change, hearing why they want to go someplace, including family members. Family members are the worst. They don't like your ass, but they don't want to hear that you ain't, oh, that status thing. A lot of us caught up on status. Status don't mean shit when your ass laying in the bed half dead. Status don't mean shit when you can't get up and walk and take care of yourself. What difference is all of that? All that is nothing but conversation from regular people that don't matter to your life. They don't add an ounce or a milliliter of air to your lungs or your lifespan. So why do you give a fuck what they talking about? I had to learn that shit the hard way. Because those same people that have so much to say about your life, when shit gets rough and gets tough, baby, tumbleweeds. You find yourself in a room by yourself. So you might as well get ready to walk that narrow path. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today, you guys. At the end of the day, like I said, get your star player in order and know that your star player is the Most High, and y'all need to get that together and really see eye to eye, no matter what you lose. Because any storm could come here and flatten everything that I got. The only thing I'm going to have is God. Period. So you might as well get familiar with him while he got giving us a little time here. Because trust me, time is short. Time is really short. It really is. And I don't know what they're planning to do as far as all of this. You can't hang out with us unless you get the hokey pokey and all of that other shit. I don't hang out in society like that anyway, so whatever. But, you know, they're trying to scare. Every other article is scaring the shit out of people. And I hope that you all are being very mindful about what you're reading. And don't let things scare you so much, because if you gotta scare me, you gotta sit up here and coax me by giving me money to do something, you know, and it ain't enough money. You know what I'm saying? Somebody tell me, oh, you gotta give me $1 million or, you know, $100 to take something. Now $100 ain't worth all of that. You talk about 200 million. Yeah, you can give me that because so do my family be okay just in case some shit happens to me. But other than that, if you ain't got 200 million, get the fuck out of my face. You understand what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it is going to be what it is. And we're going to have to deal with it, whatever comes out of it. But I'm hoping that you all are protected. I'm asking God to protect all your houses that watch out everything on here. And that you all find him. Find him and find him soon. I think if you find him, you're going to find yourself in a more calmer space. Well, all that shit they talk about on TV and all that shit they talk about on the radio don't even bother you no more. Okay? Because this life is short. You're only here for a little while anyway. You're only here long enough as it takes for me to smoke a cigarette. Okay? It's not a lot of time in God's time. 5 seconds, 5 minutes feels like a lifetime. Yeah, you can YOLO and live your best life, but also understand who's in charge and respect it. Okay? You say, I'm good at home. No, thank you. That's what I said. I don't gotta go to a restaurant. My daughter throws down upstairs, baby. I've had some fucking food. I'm like, this is like being at Ruth Chris or something. Okay? I'm good with being in the house. I don't need 10,000 people coming over eating up all my shit. I mean, let's keep it real, honey. Most of the people that you know are usually begging at your motherfucking crib. And most people you don't even want to fucking be. They always eat your food, getting on your nerves, breaking your shit at your house. If they ain't here, oh well. Oh fucking well. Okay? I don't need to be out in a restaurant eating and spending money I don't have. Many of us spent a lot of money that we didn't have whining and dining people. So it is what it is. Okay, I do want some good ramen every once in a while. Yes, I would love to have some good Chinese food from Chinatown, but I don't really eat Chinese food no more like that. And my daughter done got good enough to make the one thing that I do like, which is Singapore noodles. She know how to throw down on them now. So it's like, what are you missing? Nothing. So anyway, I will see you guys next Saturday. Take care, and I hope to see everybody soon. Y'all stay blessed, baby. Stay blessed. Don't worry too much about what this world is gonna do, because it's gonna do what it's gonna do, whether your ass is okay with it or not. All you got to know is what you gonna do. All right. Talk to you soon, you guys. See you next Saturday.